Let's dive right into this explainer. So, what actually comes to mind when you look at an empty map of Central Asia? For a lot of folks, honestly, it's just kind of a blank space.
Right? But the crazy thing is that map is hiding some of the absolute most dramatic landscapes on Earth.
The so-called forgotten country is actually home to the mighty Pamir Mountains. I mean, we're talking about extreme peaks rising over 7,000 meters straight up into the thin air. It's wild. It really is. You've got these massive rivers of solid ice stretching endlessly, flowing right toward the reconstructed ruins of ancient settlements. It's literally prehistoric wilderness colliding head-on with the very roots of human civilization. And somehow, humans still navigate this intense ruggedness today. The legendary Pamir Highway winds its way through these incredibly remote mountain villages, linking up landscapes that feel completely out of reach. Which brings us to the actual roof of the world, the incredible high peaks of Tajikistan. Get this, over 90% of Tajikistan is covered by mountains. 90%. Here, the mountains basically dictate absolutely everything. They control the roads, the climate, the water, and the everyday lives of the people who live there. Yeah, and to put that massive scale into perspective, the Fedchenko Glacier completely dwarfs the footprint of major cities. It's the longest glacier anywhere outside the polar regions, and it serves as this massive, crucial archive of our planet's entire climate history. But of course, with all that scale comes nature's raw power. Exactly. Like back in 1911, a massive earthquake triggered a colossal landslide. We're talking huge. It completely blocked off the Murghab River and literally, suddenly, gave birth to Lake Saraz. And today, Lake Saraz is one of the most stunning, dramatic, high mountain lakes in all of Central Asia. It's this terrifying but awe-inspiring reminder of the beauty nature can create in just an instant. And this extreme nature actually translates into a modern superpower. Those melting mountain glaciers feed massive hydropower systems. So, in a generally dry region, water becomes deeply strategic and intensely political. So you have to wonder, with the freezing ice and just raw geographical power, what kind of life can actually survive in an extreme, thin air ecosystem like this? Well, these high ranges are the perfect habitat for the elusive snow leopard. This rare, incredible mountain cat has really become the ultimate symbol of Central Asia's fragile mountain ecosystems. Beyond the wildlife, there are ancient echoes and prehistoric legends carved right into these valleys. That's right. The archaeological site of Sarazm, for example, is over 5,000 years old. 5 millennia! It's solid proof that settled life, complex farming, and even metalwork were absolutely thriving here way, way back then. And connecting those deep histories today is that legendary Pamir Highway. Tracing its way across these dramatic mountain passes, it is hands down one of the highest and most awe-inspiring road journeys anywhere on Earth. It's incredible. And all of this is tied together by a deep cultural connection, what we might call the Persian soul. Yeah, because the Tajik language is actually a form of Persian. It weaves the entire country's identity into a much wider world, a shared history of poetry, traditional music, beautiful clothing, and classic literature. Right, like Rudaki, he's widely known as the father of Persian poetry, and he was born right here near Panjikant. It totally anchors this rugged, mountainous country right at the dead center of Persian literary memory. So when you put it all together, we're really looking at a massive legacy. Just to quickly recap this wild journey, you've got the towering Pamirs, the massive Fedchenko Glacier, 5,000-year-old ruins, the timeless poetry of Rudaki, and the silent, stalking snow leopard. The big takeaway here? Remote definitely does not mean small. Exactly. When a place holds profound climate memory, a deep ancient civilization, and strategic hydropower that literally fuels an entire region, you have to ask yourself, is this really a blank spot on the map at all? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.